And welcome back. It's the 15th of August, higher fiver day, and let's just go straight to the first one. Okay, so it's a solve a simultaneous equation. The thing about this one is what you want to try and do is either make the x's the same or make the y's the same, because then you can take them away or add them accordingly, and that leaves you with one variable. So the way I'm going to approach this is I'm going to note that this is 6x. I'm going to note that this is 2x. If I multiply all of these by 3 and multiply the top one by 1, effectively just writing the same thing, that's going to give me 6x plus 4y is equal to 3. Multiply that by 1. Multiply the second one by 3, which is going to give me 6x minus 9y is equal to, well, 3 times 14 is 42. Then I'm going to take these away, because if I take them away, then I've got 6x minus 6x, which eliminates the x's. And then that gives me 4y minus 9y, which is 13y. That's interesting. I need a multiple of 13 here. And then 3 minus 42, oh good, which is minus 39, which means that y is equal to minus 3. Now, the answers don't always have to be integers, but I will say if you get a really weird, funny answer, you've probably done the wrong thing. I'm going to put that into the second equation, so that's going to be 2x minus 3 times minus 3 is equal to 14. So 2x minus 3 times minus 3 is plus 9 is equal to 14, which means that 2x, take away 9 from both sides, is 5, which means that x equals 5 over 2. Now, I think I've just said that this should be a sensible number. I think anything like a simple half fraction is okay as well. So either way, happy with that. X is equal to 5 over 2, or y is equal, or not or, and y is equal to minus 3. Next question. Work out giving your answer in standard form. So let's be clear here. I need to give the final answer in standard form as well. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to change this number into a number that has the same. Let me do it first. So multiply that by 10 and divide that by 10. And then I'm just going to write this number out. So that's going to be 3.51 times 10 to the 5. And because these powers are the same, I can then take them away. And that is because in the same way that I say to you, what's 20 minus 1? It's not 10, because I have to have the place value in the same way. Anyway, let's take these numbers away. So 82 minus 3.51 is going to give me 78.49 times 10 to the 5. And then I have to think that this is not in standard form. So I'm going to divide this first one by 10, which is 7.849. And I'm going to multiply the second thing by a 10 to compensate. And that gives my final answer, which is 7.849 times 10 to the 6. Next one, write as a fraction. Okay, this one's not too bad, is it? The minus means 1 over, or reciprocal. So that's 1 over 6 to the 3, which is the same as 6 cubed is 16, so 1 over 216. Write down the value of 16 to the 0. Well, anything to the power of 0 is always 1, so therefore this one's just 1. Simplify fully, a bit of algebraic fractions. Now, this is difference of 2 squares, so I know that this is the same as 2x minus 5 and 2x plus 5. And that's going to help me think about what this bottom one might be down here. Now, I would suggest to you that I know it's going to be a 2x and a 5. So I could probably have a good guess, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I will actually just factorize this in the normal way just to see what falls out rather than using the guessing method. So 6 times minus 10 is minus 60. Two numbers that multiply to make minus 60 that add to give me minus 11 are minus 15 and plus 4. So that gives me 6x squared minus 15x, dividing this 11x into 2, plus 4x plus 10. Factorize this bit here, so that's going to give me 3x, 2x minus, what am I doing, divided by 3, so it's 5, plus 2, lots of 2x plus 5. Now, that's interesting. Why have I got a minus? Oh, because I didn't copy it down. Now, if you've watched my other video, I will almost always say that these things need to be equal or you've made an error. So the fact that mine weren't equal told me I'd made an error. So allow me to quickly spot that error. Either way, let's factorize this out. So that's going to give me 3x plus 2 and 2x minus 5. And remember what I said. So I've got my 2x minus 5 and then 3x plus 2 goes over here. Now, because I have the same factor on the top and on the bottom, I can effectively cancel them out, which gives me 2x plus 5 all over 3x plus 2. And that is my final answer. Next and final question today. The area of the sector is, so it gives me the area as 500. And it just basically says find x. Okay, so the way we're going to approach this is we remember the fraction of the circle, so 160 360ths, times the area of the whole circle, which is pi x squared, pi x squared is equal to 500. I've got one unknown, the x, so I can just rearrange this to get the x to come out. So let's try and do this in one go, shall we? So make sure you can follow along. So I'm going to say x is equal to, well, there's my 500. I'm going to multiply both sides by 360. I'm going to divide both sides by 160. I'm going to divide both sides by pi. So I've done the 160, I've done the 360, I've done the pi, and then I'm going to take the square root of all of that. Then I'm going to get my calculator out, and that's going to give me 18.923 blah, 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 which I'm just going to call 18.9 centimeters. Yeah, it is centimeters to 1 decimal place. And that is today done. As ever, a decent mix of questions today. A couple we haven't seen before, some indices checks. Let me know how they went for you. Do like, subscribe, and you'll see tomorrow pop in your feed. And I'll see you again for the next one. Thanks all.